Hello, my name is Bradley McGinnis, and this is my QEP report for computer science for the spring semester at Columbus State University. So, firstly, the problem that we are facing is a middle school sexting epidemic, where the middle school students are engaging in sexting activity as well as sending inappropriate text messages to each other. And really, what we need to do first is try and define what this means. So, sexting is defined as sending pornographic images of oneself to another using either text message, email, or any other person to person instant messaging system. Um, so, firstly, we obviously need to find a solution to this. And one of one of the problems with the solution with this is that it's not going to come from one singular person or even one singular group of people. We need to incorporate many different people to be able to implement a solution because of how vast of a problem this is. It may seem like it's only something that deals with the students, but the students are interacting with so many people in their lives. They're interacting with other students, they're interacting with their parents, they're interacting with teachers, that we almost need to band together all of them to be able to implement a good solution. So, one of the solutions I give comes in two parts, and really, for it to work the best, these two parts have to go hand in hand together. And firstly, what we need to do is have parents install some kind of parental control program on the devices of their children. Now, this is a very big part of the solution because parents are the ones who tend to have the most control over their children's lives, while teachers may see the students the most and interact with the students the most out of 8 hours out of every day. um, they don't have as much control as a parent does. They cannot say to their student, you have to change your life in X kind of way. Now, that does not mean that teachers don't have any role at all either. Teachers, they have to also be the explainers to the students because this is going to be a big change. It's going to cut off a lot of their internet system. It's going to cut off a lot of their being able to text to each other, of what they can see. And this is a big change, and we need teachers there to explain, hey, this is what's going on, this is why we're doing it, here's what we're doing, we're actually trying to protect you, there's no need to worry, just here's what's going on. Now, again, as I've said, this is something that needs to be done with both parties involved, including even police, to come in to be able to explain some of the legal aspects of what they're doing. It takes so many people that the solution that I am proposing is not an easy one. It's not something that I think you could just give out willy-nilly and say, hey, here's what we're doing. No, I really think that this is something that you're going to have to stick with. It's something that you're going to have to hit it as hard as you've got. It's not something that you can really half do. Because while in all technicality you could just implement the parental control system, but I imagine that students are going to react negatively because they believe that this is something bad, that they're being infringed upon in some way. Now, in reflection, I think some of the changes that could have happened would actually speaking to teachers, because I imagine that this is something that almost all school systems or teachers have encountered. And I imagine each classroom and each teacher probably has their own different way of being able to handle it. And that in and of itself is a problem because you have no consistency throughout all the classrooms. But mainly, I also want to see if any of them have tried the solution that I'm wanting to implement. I want to know if what I'm trying to do is something that they've already tried and they're just going to go, well, yeah, we tried that, but it didn't work. Now, if they say, well, yeah, we tried that, and I've asked them, but did you try it throughout the whole school system? And they say no, then that may give my solution a little bit more merit. In the end, I know that the solution that I'm presenting is not an easy one. It is not one that could be done quickly. It is something that is going to take a little bit of time to be able to do. It's something that is hard, and that's just life, you know? Life isn't full of easy solutions, and solutions, the good ones, usually tend to be the ones that are the hard to implement, but they're also the ones that stick. And I hope that even though my solution may be hard and something that would take a lot of manpower and a lot of coming together to be able to do, I hope that it's enough to stick. And I believe that's it. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a good day.